Hello, little one. What are you doing up this late at night? You can't sleep. Oh. Too excited for what tomorrow will bring. I understand. Christmas Day. The most magical day of the year. So much excitement, I truly don't know how anyone could sleep for it. But you do need sleep. Otherwise, you'll be too tired to enjoy the day. Now, little one, would you like me to soothe your mind with a story? One about this very night, no less. Christmas Eve. Oh yes, it's one you should be familiar with. It's a classic Christmas tale. One of my personal favorites. What is it called? Well, little one, why don't you sit down there in front of the fireplace, wrap up in a blanket, and get all nice and snug, whilst I read you A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement Clark Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nested, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Mother in her kerchief, and father in his cap, had just settled their brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. Father sprang out of his bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window he flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave illusion of midday to objects below. When what to his wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick. Father knew in that moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them all by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. On the top of the porch to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As the leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, Father heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As he drew his head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose was a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and he laughed when Father saw him, in spite of himself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave Father to know he had nothing to dread. Nicholas spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled up the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But Father heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Now, little one, I suggest you get some rest. Otherwise, St. Nicholas might have a late addition to the naughty list. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? No, of course you wouldn't. Good night, little one. And Merry Christmas.